The person everyone calls the nice one is usually the most stressed, most exhausted, and most unhappy person in the friend group. Nobody talks about this. We're taught that being nice makes life easier. But psychologists have discovered the opposite is often true. It quietly destroys self-worth, one small compromise at a time. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why and how to fix it, starting today. Let's begin with secret number 1, and it's a strange one. Nice people smile even when they're upset. It's automatic, almost involuntary. Researchers call this a social mask, a defense mechanism built to avoid making others uncomfortable. But here's the problem. Every time you smile through pain, you teach your brain that your feelings don't matter as much as everyone else's comfort. Over time, this creates something psychologists call emotional erosion. But that's not even the most damaging pattern. There's something worse happening beneath the surface. Secret number 2. Nice people ask permission for things they don't need permission for. Watch how they talk. Is it okay if I hope this isn't weird, but this isn't humility. It's a learned habit of shrinking themselves before anyone else can. And the wildest part? Confident people rarely ask permission. They simply act and adjust if needed. Once you drop this one habit, people unconsciously start seeing you as more capable. But there's an even deeper layer to this behavior most people never notice. Number 3 might be the most surprising discovery in this entire list. Nice people feel guilty resting. Even during downtime, their brain whispers that they should be doing something for someone else. This isn't kindness. It's an inability to sit with stillness without anxiety. And it comes from a place most people never expect. A lifetime of being praised only when they were useful to others. But here's where the story takes an unexpected turn. Secret number 4. Nice people avoid asking for help, even when they desperately need it. They'll help everyone else instantly, but freeze the moment they need support themselves. Psychologists call this one-directional caretaking, and it quietly builds resentment that never gets expressed. The truly respected people understand something different. Asking for help isn't weakness, it's trust. And once you learn to receive as easily as you give, your relationships transform completely. Here's secret number 5, and it explains something you've probably felt but never understood. Nice people get taken advantage of because they give warning signs before they set boundaries, instead of consequences. They say things like, "Please stop," repeatedly, without ever following through. But people don't respect words. They respect actions. The moment you replace a warning with an action, people recalibrate how they treat you almost instantly. It sounds harsh, but it's one of the most freeing lessons in psychology. Number 6 reveals something almost nobody admits out loud. Nice people often stay in one-sided relationships far longer than they should, because leaving feels selfish to them. But selfishness and self-respect are not the same thing. Self-respect means recognizing your limits before you break. And the strongest, most peaceful people you know aren't the ones who never leave. They're the ones who left at the right time, without guilt. But there's one final secret that ties everything together. Secret number 7. Nice people believe they must earn love through sacrifice. This belief starts early, often in childhood, and it shapes every relationship afterward. But real love, real friendship, real respect, none of it should require you to disappear. The healthiest people understand a simple truth. You don't need to shrink yourself to be worthy of connection. You already are. So here's something to sit with tonight. Being agreeable is not the same as being valuable. Real value comes from authenticity, not self-sacrifice. So ask yourself honestly, are you being kind because you want to, or because you're afraid of what happens if you're not? If any part of this made you pause, don't scroll past it. Subscribe,